that same question about 30 minutes ago in the locker room, and he said self-admittedly, yes, he took John Cena too lightly that night. He went in that match a little bit cocky, a little bit arrogant, and he told me the next time he faces John Cena, you're going to see a different Alberto Del Rio. And look at Ziggler already trying to get after it.
So big time match here on Main Event on what has been an incredible week in WWE. Two former world champions, Alberto Del Rio, set to go one-on-one with Dolph Ziggler.
Thank you for coming up here to celebrate Thanksgiving Eve.
You can ask the question if Ziggler's perhaps overconfident, but we've seen this side of Dolph Ziggler for quite a few years now in WWE. He's always confident, but he always backs it up inside the ring.
I think he walks through his life overconfident in every situation. He said, quote, my 70%, and he believes this, my 70% is better than anybody's 100% in the locker room that I share.
Dolph Ziggler truly believes that he outperforms every other superstar in WWE. I mentioned the accolades of these two, former world heavyweight champions. How about the situation between a world heavyweight champion, John Cena, and WWE champion Randy Orton that played out this past Monday night on Raw?
Yeah, and if you did not see that, we're gonna take a look at it later in the show. It's unbelievable, and what happened could quite possibly change the face of this entire company.
Yeah, we'll show you exactly what went down this past Monday night in just a little bit here on Main Event as we settle in for Alberto Del Rio one-on-one with Dolph Ziggler.
I was talking to Dolph earlier today as well, and he was saying that Hampton Hardcore match put a little bit of a dent in him, and he had to shake that off and come out here on Main Event 2 days later and face Del Rio with the cover, former world heavyweight champion.
About the fact that Dolph Ziggler in a bit of a rivalry with Damian Sandow. They went one-on-one a couple of weeks ago on Monday Night Raw. It was Raw Country. They had a Broadway brawl in Nashville that involved musical instruments. That match actually won by Ziggler this past Monday Night Raw on Long Island. It was a draw stretch for the Hampton Hardcore match, which Sandow came out victorious.
It always coincides with each other, entertaining and putting your body on the line here in the WWE, and that's something that Dolph Ziggler does better than anybody else. He's almost kind of transitioning over into this Mick Foley, Jeff Hardy type of superstar, because the first thing he does when he goes out there is he wants to put on a great show for the audience.
And Ziggler build some momentum here against Alberto Del Rio. Tomorrow for Thanksgiving, so I asked Alberto Del Rio and Dolph Ziggler what they're most thankful for this Thanksgiving season. Ziggler said Archer, Adult Swim, and the Picture Act, whatever that means. And Ziggler,
That's his players together.
after all those elbows, the cover and a kick out from Del Rio.
And what was Alberto Del Rio thankful?
Del Rio told me, and I quote, "I am from Mexico, you perro, get away from me." That was the quote that I got from Alberto Del Rio earlier today. And Del Rio sidesteps Ziggler.
Hey, I'm from Mexico, perro, get away.
This is where you always see Alberto Del Rio really turn it up, really change gears, get so aggressive. And we saw this actually at a pay-per-view in the last couple months in Chicago. I believe it was Payback, where he won back the World Heavyweight Championship from Dolph Ziggler.
These two had quite the rivalry. That's really when the aggressive nature of Alberto Del Rio was unleashed. Remember, Ziggler had took some time away from WWE after a concussion. Cover here by Alberto Del Rio, and Ziggler finds a way to kick out his two.
We start Dolph Ziggler come back again, maybe a bit too early, but what a show he put on for the audience there in Chicago.